Hi everyone, now we are dividing into a topic that often feels like a paradox in software development, combining agility with architecture. It's a complex relationship as agile's adaptability and architectural structure requirements can seem inherently opposite, but I will show you now, not only can they coexist, but they can also support each other to create resilient, scalable systems. So, to see the stage, to set the stage, let's consider what each approach contributes. Agile is known for being flexible and responsive in, freezing iteration, feedback, and user-focused development. Meanwhile, architecture provides a structural backbone. It's the blueprint that ensures scalability, reliability, and cohesion across the system. But here's the challenge: where agile teams sometimes view architecture as a restriction, ignoring it too long often leads to system instability and technical debate. So the question isn't about choosing one over the others. It's about balancing both for sustainable development. Let's get into why uh, these two concepts clash. Agile favors flexibility and minimizes upfront planning, focusing instead on frequent delivery of small increments. This rapid pace can feel at odds with architecture's need for foresight, as architecture traditionally requires early decisions to create a coherent system. Yet without some structure, agile projects often face scalability issues, especially as they grow in size and complexity. This tension often refers to as hitting the wall. It's common in fast-growing projects that haven't incorporated architecture planning. For example, some large-scale financial systems that initially focused solely on user stores eventually face integration challenges because foundational architecture wasn't considered early enough. And even in Agile, architecture is indispensable. It provides essential support by managing complexity, ensuring system quality, and importantly, enabling scalability as Agile projects mature and expand. The lack of an architectural foundation can become a bottleneck, slowing down progress and making it harder to implement changes without destabilize the system. This is particularly true for projects that handle significant data or operate in regulated environments where reliable architecture is necessary for both of data and performance. So while Agile minimizes upfront planning, architecture serves as a stabilizing force, ensuring Agile projects don't hit a wall too early in their life cycle. This brings us to a concept critical for blending Agile with architecture: the balancing of emergent versus planned architecture. Emergent architecture is flexible and evolves through each agile iteration, making it responsive to changing requirements. This approach works while in smaller, rapidly evolving systems, the planned architecture establishes a foundational framework from the beginning, essential for large systems that need strong security and compliance, like healthcare platforms. In particular, most projects blend both approaches. Startups, for example, often begin with an emergent architecture, but later implement planned elements as they grow to stabilize their operations. Ultimately, the choice between emergent and planned architecture depends on the project's complexity, domain, and growth trajectory. So one of the guiding principles in Agile is the last responsible moment. In architectural planning, this means deferring major decisions until necessary, but being prepared for them. Early in a project, architects set a basic framework ensuring that critical structural elements are in place. From this, architectural planning becomes a team effort with continuous input from developers, product owners, and even end users to adapt the architecture as needs. This collaborative approach means that while uh, architects lay the groundwork, the entire team plays a role in refining the architecture. This collaboration helps prevent major bottlenecks later and allows the system to adapt to changes without sacrificing stability by involving the team. We get the best of both worlds, structured yet flexible enough to adapt through iterations. Now, let's look at the architect's role in agile settings. Unlike traditional setups, where architectures are isolated decision makers, agile architects wire multiply heads. They are visionaries setting the direction for the system's growth and evolution. Their mentors, guiding teams are architectural decisions, ensuring alignment with project goals and helping to avoid technical debates. Finally, they are collaborators fostering coherence across various agile teams. Agile architectures need to balance guiding the team with letting design emerging naturally. This this balance ensures that agile practices like continuous iteration and refactoring don't lead to rework or stability. In essence, agile architects act as both guides and guardians, empowering teams while ensuring that the system remains stable and scalable. So now, how do we make the balance practical? Let's summarize a few best practices. The first one must be start with a just enough architectural framework. Lay down essential elements with our engineering allowing room for the system to adapt. And the second one is use incremental design and refactoring. Architecture should evolve with the project, adapting to new requirements as they emerge. And the last one is keep architectural decisions visible in the Agile backlog. This keeps everyone outlinked and aware of architectural considerations, helping the team to manage technical risks collectively. By blending planning and emergent architecture, we can support agile flexibility while ensuring a solid architectural foundation. When done well, architecture doesn't restrict agile, it strengthens it, providing the stability and scalability essential for a project's long-term success. So, in conclusion, in closing, achieving harmony between agile and architecture isn't easy, but it's entirely possible. When agile and architecture coexist, they bring the best of both worlds to software development. Together, they enable us to build systems that are not only responsive to change but also robust and reliable over time. Thank you.